What's the best Father's Day gift idea? An event that the whole fam can participate in. We do a Father's Day basketball tournament and it's amazing. Put up money for the winning team. Stack the fathers' teams so they can win it all. Plan intricate introductions and uniforms. The lead up is great as everyone is looking forward to it. And then when we're done, a good meal and a good dessert and relax for the evening. It really brings out the best in everybody and makes the day so enjoyable. A controller like in the movie Click. Nothing works but the mute button. Just the thought of muting my family makes me smile. My dad said the only gift he wants is me coming to church with him that weekend. For a little background. I, 17F, almost never go, and they never push. I stopped going once I got to high school, I think. They're fairly religious, and sent me to the Lutheran school in my town after around 2 years of public school. Since it went K-8, I was stuck there from 2nd grade to 8th. 7 damn years. Anywho, once I got out, even though I'm still a Christian, I haven't really been to church since. Listen out for things he complains about. A nice bottle of Woodford Reserve and some fuzzy slippers. 1 share of AMC. Whiskey. He doesn't need stuff. Scoop the cat litter box / walk the dog and promise not to yell when you're upset. All he wants is peace and not to have to clean up bodily fluids. Let him borrow about $3.50. If he likes baseball, those dugout mugs are cool. It's a beer mug made to resemble a baseball bat. They also have bat knob shot glasses. I got a mug for my dad. John Boy has the promo code too, which takes 35% off. Hard to believe I don't work for them, eh? I just say I love you, give a hug and move on. It's just another day. Edit, I treat all the holidays this way. They are just days for marketing and merchandise. If you care about someone, don't wait for a specific day to let them know. My dad just turned 65 and is complaining about his cold old man feet. I'm knitting him a pair of socks. Time to relax. My favorite part of Father's Day is sleeping in and having a lazy Sunday with no chores, no cleaning, and no responsibilities. My 6-year-old loves to draw pictures and she has been really into making cards for people on their special days. I'm low-key excited for a single sheet of paper filled with hearts and cats, she loves cats, that just says her name and daddy somewhere on it. Same art I usually get, but I know how excited she gets about making things for people. I have this thing where I can't stand people telling me I'm a good dad, but when she says it I smile ear to ear. I usually get my dad something that is the same as his interests. He's ex-merchant Navy, loves to paint, likes his alcohol, once got him a whiskey tasting set, loves to garden and loves where he lives in Scotland. He's loved every Father's Day gift I've bought him so far. I was going to get him this year a coffee tasting set as he loves his coffee. 2 tabs of potent LSD and some great music on vinyl makes me a happy dad. Bourbon. My 12-year-old daughter is getting an MRI, so I'm stoked. Bake him something he likes. We are the best gifts to the father. A cordless screwdriver. According to YouTube, it's Omaha Steaks. A vacation for the whole family, minus dad. He gets to stay at home alone. Nice try, Anna. Just come over for dinner. Stay overnight and let me make you a banana pancake in the morning. I love you. Making sure my dad knows that without him I wouldn't want to be more. He retired Tuesday. I'm so happy for him. PS5. Do chores around your house that your dad typically does, and let him take the day off. That's why I want from my kids. I don't need a material gift. I'm a bit of an oddball. I don't want anything tangible. I'm a teacher. My kids know that I love being able to teach them something new. Nothing gives me more joy than when they learn something new. I've always asked that they just learn something new and then show me what they learned. Doesn't have to be something big, something as silly as a skill or a joke or how they do a cartwheel, not in the house. I love that they learn. I've never gone wrong with following this simple rule of 4, something he needs, something he wants, time with, and time without. And hashtag X200B. A feast for a beast and a steady stream of gross, overindulgent treats are the norm for any such occasion, so they go without saying. A morning blowjob is a good start. It all depends on the dad. I know, shitty advice, but I like woodworking, vehicle maintenance, and firearms. All expensive hobbies. My kids, aka mom, made me a framed, pretty sure frame was from Hobby Lobby or something, picture with their handprints and pictures of us. They've done it for about 8 years with the past 3 including my daughter, not neglected, just 3 years old, and they're all hanging up in my woodworking shop. I get to see that every day and I love it. Dads just like to know we're appreciated. You can't go wrong with homemade, especially with little kids. I used to wonder why my parents liked stuff we made when we were little, and now I understand. The coffee mug my son painted for me when he was 5 and the drawings my younger son did are my most prized possessions. The last thing your dad ordered from Amazon or any other online store. A card saying I didn't get you anything, be happy you aren't a grandfather yet. I prefer experiences over things but need new clothes, too. When asked by my wife, my son is 5, what I want, I told her some cotton button-up shirts and to be registered for a local kickball league. My father-in-law hates rhubarb. I'm getting him a bunch. Best gift my dad has, was a golf coffee mug I gave when I was 2. And 14 years later he still uses it. I'm an artist, so I draw my father something each year. I'm an introvert. During COVID, I'm fucking dying. I have a high-energy 7-year-old, my wife, her sister, a cat and a dog in a 1k square foot house. I want everyone to leave me alone. The cat can stay, for at least 8 to 10 hours. Empty house. That's what I want. Someone has always been home for over a year now. Because there is nowhere to go. Otherwise, maybe a good smoker/grill, propane, with a cover. I took my dad to game 1 of the Knicks-Hawks series. We lost, but it was the best experience ever. One day in passing my dad mentioned that his great-uncle used to play piano at the Four Seasons in the dining room. And that him and he had even recorded a record. So for Father's Day one year my brother and I managed to track down a copy of the record and bought it for him. Knowing what your father would like. Letting my dad do something he wants for that day. That he normally can't do since mum wouldn't allow her. Don't need to worry about getting a Father's Day gift if your father isn't around. Think. Bumper pool table, cool face. A new Corvette. Bass boat. Time spent with him. Our son gave me one night a week of watching a show together for Christmas. We're on our 2nd series now. It's really fun. He comes for dinner, and we watch an episode. Best gift ever. One day where you don't spend money. I never really had a dad, but I am one, and I'd love nothing more than to just have my kids near me all day. Just talking and enjoying their company. I love them so damn much. When I was little, my dad, a single dad at the time, would take me to our local theme park every year on Father's Day. It was our little life hack. There were never any lines because no dad wanted to be in a gross theme park on Father's Day, but my dad did. We did this for about a decade. Every year he would half joking, half serious say he was going to make me go on the bungee jump with him. One year we got close, we made it all the way to the harnesses and I chickened out. So, fast forward about 10 years, when I was in my mid-20s, it's Father's Day and I told my dad I was taking him on a surprise outing. He had no idea. I take him to the theme park and walk him right up to the bungee jump and buy 2 tickets. We had so much fun. He's just the best goddamn dad in the world, and he made my otherwise shitty childhood so wonderful. Nothing is as precious to me as those memories, and now we have another one from when we were both adults. TL, Doctor, I guess take your dad on a trip down memory lane, especially if it involves a bungee jump. A literal tool. Deal with it. A subscription to Bespoke. Grandson. I'm making my filler mug. But I work in crafts and have all the materials I need for this project, so. Time. Just get him his favorite snack and drinks, and leave him alone to lose himself in a hobby for half a day. Hot Sauce of the Month Club. He'll get a new bottle of hot sauce shipped to his house every 3 months for the next year. As someone that loves hot sauce, he was very pleased, had to give him his gift earlier due to circumstances.